Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm backtesting GBP USD again. I have been backtesting for weeks, data of weeks now, and I've been finding out so many things about the market, how it moves, about the fair value gaps. Until and unless you do the thing, you don't understand, right? And for now, to be honest, I am starting to predict every single moves. I mean, every single daily candle I'm starting to predict. Now it's just a matter of entering at the correct timing, entering at the correct time, timing my trades. Like for bullish, after we want to enter at the higher high, we want to ride the higher high, so we want to enter at the higher low after the higher low is completed, and vice versa for bearish. Whereas in this market we can see the daily time frame has been bullish. That doesn't matter, but as of now we have seen Monday was going down. This was a Friday trade. It was an NFP week, so not one of the best trades, but because I'm backtesting, I'm trying everything. Whole week we didn't got any opportunity. Monday my bias was not clear, I didn't took the trade. Tuesday my bias was not one of the clearest, but it was bearish. My bias was bearish, but not clean enough for me to take the trade. Wednesday my bias was clear, it was bearish, but there was news, I guess. There was news on, let me show you. There was news on no news on Monday, but Monday there was no bias, no trade. Tuesday there was no clear bias, no trade. Wednesday there was NFP news and London session. We didn't got the trade. Our setup didn't appear, so we didn't took the trade. Thursday we didn't took the trade as there was huge news. Look at this GBP news. GBP whole day there was news, so Thursday we didn't do the trade. The only day that's left, it's Friday, and Friday is also NFP. NFP is a very high impact news, as all of us know already. And I have also learned one thing trading this day, Friday, that whenever there is NFP or high impact news, the whole day the markets are manipulated. I mean, high probability of them getting manipulated because of huge liquidity, huge buying or selling pressure going on. So it is ideal not to trade those days, but I did. So let me show you what I was looking at, where I did my entry. So let me show you first. Let me show you the DXY. I was looking for sells. Obviously if I'm looking for buys on GU, then I'm looking for sells, as this daily fair value gap here, I have not marked it, but we can clearly spot a daily fair value gap. It filled up the fair value gap to the T, and now it's rejecting from that fair value gap. Whereas we saw the same sort of thing happening here. This daily fair value gap got filled to the T, a rejection from this fair value gap, and the next day was bearish. So we were anticipating the same thing to happen all over again here. And also there was SMT. GBP USD was reacting off of a demand zone, but the DXY was not reacting off of a supply. So we also have to keep that in mind. Whereas if we draw the fib retracement from here till here, we can also see the retracement has now happened to the T, the OTE, optimal trade entry. The retracement happened to 90%. Now a reversal from here makes sense, to be honest. So I was looking for buys in GBP USD. So now we go to the lower time frames, and the previous weekly high was there, the break of structure to the downside. It was a clean break of structure. This was not a clean break of structure, so we didn't took the trade on Tuesday, but here this was a clean break of structure, so we were looking for sells. Whereas now if we go to the 1 hourly time frame, this Asian high was also the previous daily high. It literally went down, and my bias was bearish, but Thursday literally entered this demand zone, rejected off of this demand zone, huge buying pressure from that demand zone on Thursday. So now we go on Friday. I was looking for buys, so obviously when we look for buys, we look for Asian low to get sweep, a demand zone mitigation, and then boom, buy. So I was looking for that exactly. If I go to the 15 minutes, I will show you the exact trade. This was a change of character. This demand zone was valid in the hourly because of this change of character, not one of the strongest change of characters. I mean, not one of the strongest demand zones, but we did consider it because we are backtesting. To be honest, today was not a day to trade, because our initial target, this previous daily high, would have been our target if we are looking for buys, but this previous daily high was taken early on the day, so which makes it more or less probable to trade that. As we can see, there was inducement happened on 12:30, which makes the trade even stronger. So I did try my luck once, risking 1%, or obviously this is a low probability trade, so I will risk less, and we got stopped out. As you can see clearly, the move did end up happening. My daily bias was still correct, but it literally happened to be the trade was not in our favor and it didn't play out. So got to learn a lot of things. Bias was still correct, and yeah, sometimes things like that will happen, and you have to learn to time your trades.